Hey student, my dear faculties, today we will just quickly go through the login screen of the Microsoft Team. So here it comes. I have just opened this. Here it comes, the login screen for the Microsoft Team. So let's log in. It will ask for the login ID and the password. You can enter your password. So this is, you would see the login screen. Now I've already created my courses here. Let's see first of all how to create the class. So here I'm going to be click on a join or create a team. So let me create a team. Here team, it means like I'm creating for the one class, so that it means the team. So let me create with the class first of all. So it will ask for the class. Now for the time sake, let me create anything like for my understanding, let me create it like final underscore FT. Subject is maybe it's apparel merchandising. Then for my understanding again, I'm going to be click it like it's 2020 or 21. Description, you can write it down anything. It's maybe the apparel merchandising or so, whatever you want to be write it down. So I'm creating this team. Now with this team I need to add the students. Let me first of all explain you with the teachers. Say for example the subject is taught by the faculty, I mean it is shared with the faculty, so at the time you can add the teacher also. Let me add. Now if I want to add the teacher here, I can write it down any name. Say for example if I want to be add some faculties here, so I'm going to add some faculty, those who are going to share these subjects, right? Now for the students, we can add the students individually. Let me take it the student name also. Say for example if I want to add let me add this. So individually in this way you can add the student. But what we want exactly, we if there are the certain strength of the students like a 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70 maybe, at the time if I want to add the whole class, so there's a procedure that if I want to add, I'm going to be just write it down, just type it down here, final underscore FT, right? So it will give me the whole class. Now the class, it consists of around 38 students. So if I'm going to add, this will add all the 38 numbers to this group. So this is my whole class is created. Now let me just quickly rush through the tools which are available here. If you will go through, the very first one is the activity. Now with the activity, if you will find here that whatever may be the activities which has been carried out particularly with the Microsoft Team, that will be shown by the date itself. And it comes to the chat, in the chat also you will find that I can chat with any person, I can send the files, right? Whatever may be the files which I want to be share, I can share directly that files together. Then here apart from that, if I want to add any PDF files, any Excel files or anything which I want to be add here, I can easily add here with the help of that tab. Now with the team option, if I'm going to click here, you will find it will show all my teams. Now whatever may be the work which we are doing, it's particularly with the this team which we have created, right? So with the team, now when it comes to start with the meet now, so let's, for example, if I want to start the meet here, if I want to start the meet now right now, so with the meet now you will find I can directly start the meet at any point of time. I need not to be like schedule that. Now what will happen if I'm going to be schedule this, that we are going to see. So before scheduling of this, let me explain first of all that what does this tab here, right? So if with the teams, again let me go back and check it out. Here there is the option, if I'm going to be click on this course particularly, and with this three dot you will find there is a manage team option, right? So with the manage team, I'll let you know what exactly we need to do, but before that let me add with the channels here. Now what this channel includes, tell me here, let a channel is particularly with the unit individual. Say for example with our course we are having the 6 units which may be of some lectures. So this one unit I'm going to be add. I can add as many I want, but preferably it is according to the units. I mean the number of units we are having with your lecture. So just if I'm going to add, it will be with the unit 1. Once I'm going to be have with the unit 1, you will find with the unit 1 there are the posts are there are the files are there are the notes are there, and apart from that there's a plus icon wherein I can add as many, like if I want to be add any PDF files, if I want to be add any Word file, I can easily add here. Apart from that there are certain applications are there which has been provided by the Microsoft team. Okay, so this is what I have done. Now what I want to do is I have created the channel. With the channel you will find I can have the options. Let me just go back here and then the manage team. With the manage team you will find the number of members which has been added to your team particularly. This will be shown with this. Now what I have done is I have added here, can you see here, I have added this particular faculty who is sharing this subject. Now apart from that you will find there are the 38 members are there. Let me click on this. So there are the 38 members are there, those who are from the final FT, right? Now what I can have is I'm having a special privileges which has been given. I can mute all the student initially itself from this. Okay, now let's go back and see that I want to be start the lecture particularly. So say for example for this final FT which is the apparel merchandising, with the unit 1 I need to start the lecture. So I'll just click on this meet now. With the meet now you will find I can start directly the lecture. So with the meet now I'm starting with this. Now here there are the many options which you can see. There are the options like which you can see: turn camera on, mute, then share. Now what is of our interest is this share option. Now it's suggested like if I want to share my desktop, this is particularly useful if I want to show many files, or maybe particularly in the field of electronics if it is required. Now what is of our interest is, let me just share my window. Now for example, if I want to share this PowerPoint presentation, if I'm going to click on this, you will find this PowerPoint presentation will be going back at the students. Now based on that I'll stop the sharing here. Then with the more action, you can see there are the many options which are available, like show device settings, show meetings, enter full screen, turn on the live captions, keypad, start recording and meeting, turn off incoming videos. So the main options which is useful for us is the start recording. So you will find like whatever may be your lecture which is going on, it will be saved with the system, and whatever may be the conversations are there, if I want to do with the individual students, I can show it here, or if I want to be make it the chat with the students during the lecture which is goes on, that I can do here. So as simultaneously if you want to give some handouts to the students, so there is options like attach option is there, and from this option you will find it will upload the documents from my computer, or else the files which are saved on the OneDrive, that will be directly uploaded with this attach option. Then there is the emojis option is there, GIF option is there, stickers are there, and the stream option is there. So let me just go back and check it here. The stream is particularly, it can be given link here particularly for the Microsoft Stream. Then I can have the forms also here. With the forms easily you can take a poll or so. So say for example, if I want to be open up the forms here, with the forms it will ask me that I want to create a poll that do you like this lecture. So I may have the options like yes, no, or maybe. Then it could have the multiple answers also. So if I'm going to be click on next, you'll find it will be created and it will be sent to all the participants, those who are included with that team. Now let me end this. This is for the option wherein whatever I have told right now, if I want to be directly start the meeting. But what if I want to be schedule my meeting? So for this I need to be click on this calendar and say for example, if I'm having the lecture on say maybe with the 10 a.m. So if I'm going to be click on this, it will ask me to add the title. So say for example, if I want to be add the title as introduction to the subject, then add the required attendee. This is optional one, but if you want add, and the lecture when I'm going to be scheduling, it's July 13 10 a.m. to July 13 10:30. Say for example, if I want to be schedule my this lecture for the half an hour, so it shows like for the 30 minutes. And then do you want to be repeat this? So if I want to be repeat this weekly, I mean I'm having this lecture weekly, so it will be repeated on every Monday. Now for which channel if I want to be add, for example, say for example I have created this particularly for the final FT AM 20 AM AM 2020 and 21, and that's for the unit 1. So I'm scheduling my this whole meeting for this location and everything. You can give it the type of the details for this, as I've told you earlier in the heading also I have given this introduction to the subject. So this is my topic for this, and you can send directly. So you will find this meeting is scheduled on your calendar. So this is a very interesting thing. That let's go through the class notebook. For the class notebook, I'm going to be click on again the subject, then with the general tab you will find there is a class notebook is there. Now once you are going to be click on this, there's a blank I can say the class notebook. I need to be first of all set up that class notebook. Now there are the two options which are popping up. The one is from existing notebook content, like earlier the notebooks which I've created from that exactly I can copy, or for just instant let me just create the blank notebook here. Now with the blank notebook there's a collaborative collaboration space, content library, and the student notebook. Now what is this collaborative space is? With the collaborative space the student can edit. Now the student can edit means, let's say for example, if I'm asking certainly the response from the student, wherein I'm expecting that the student has to write something on that. So at that time what I'm going to do is I'm going to be write something in a collaborative space. Then it comes to the content library. With the content library you can add the videos, okay, and the student notebook. So this, let me just click on next. So there are certainly the predefined sections will be there, right? So with the each student name you will find, with the each student there will be the handouts, there will be the class notebook, there will be the homeworks, and there will be the quizzes. So let me first of all click on this and let me create the class notebook. Now this shows like welcome to the class notebook, and wherein this is a detail of that whatever maybe the contents which has been given. Now the very interestingly, I'll just click on this. While clicking, you will find there's a welcome tab, and then with the welcome again you will find there's a collaboration space, content library, and the student's name which has been shown here. Okay, so these are the students which we have added earlier. Now with the welcome, say for example, if I need to add the new page here, let me write here welcome, and whatever may be the contents which I want to be write it down. Students, uh, welcome you all for the final year. Okay, so this is what I've done. Right now, the very like important, I can say, the collaboration space. The collaboration space vary with the unit 1. See for example, I have shared certain notes here, right? So with that notes, this is right now empty. I can insert any document here like a file, picture, or anything I can insert here. So say for example, this is with my unit 1, and if I want to be insert any file, so I can insert any file for the printout, or I can insert any file as an attachment. Now the very important which you can see here, if I'm going to be click on this class notebook, there is a option called as a manage class notebook. Add teacher only section, and this shows right now it is enabled. Now let's go back and check it out. Here you will find there is a teacher only section. Now this is very important. What is this teacher only section? With the teacher only section, say for example, you have prepared certain assignment for the student, and you want to add that assignment here, which may not be seen by the students, because this is the teacher only section, wherein the students, they will not see exactly this teacher only section. Now once I've created this assignment, what I want to do is I want to be send this assignment to the students. I will go on this class notebook here, then distribute page, and with a click again on the distribute page, you will find where you want to send it exactly. I mean, is it a homework, is it a class notes, is it the handouts, or is it the quizzes? Quiz maybe. So say for example, if it is a homework, then I'm going to be click on this. It will shown, or it will be displayed under the homework tab of the final FTAM 2021. Now for the assignment, I need to go to the create assignment. Say for example, assignment already we have seen. Now let's go through the quiz creation. The quiz, you will find like if there are any previous quiz forms which we have created, it will be directly shown. Let me, for instant, let me just click on new form. So it will open up with the this tab, wherein you need to be logged with your credentials, and uh, if it is only the new form, then it is a kind of the assignment only, right? But if I want to be click on the new quiz, you will find it will be added with the new. For the assignment, click on the quiz. Already I have told you, like assignment will be kind of the non-graded one, though I mean the marks can be assigned to this, and the quiz is one wherein we can ask some multiple questions also, wherein we can show some pictures and take the answers from the student. So let me click on the new form. So it will open up the Microsoft Forms. Now with the Microsoft Forms, it will ask me that what I want to be create. I want to create a new form or the new quiz. Let me click on the new quiz. This is shows to be the untitled quiz. Let me say like this is based on the unit 1, so it will be created with the unit 1. So it will ask like it is a choice based question, text question, rating questions, or the date questions. So let me add with the new question, choice based question. What is the question? The question is this one is my right answer. and for how many points you want to be add this question. Say for example, let me add this for the 10 marks. So this is okay. Now we have created the quiz. The quiz preview also is available here. How it looks on a computer, how it looks on a mobile, you can see here how it looks like. So the number of questions can be seen here. Now these are the unit 1 test which has been created. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to the Microsoft team, and with the Microsoft team, with the assignment, whatever may be the quiz which I have created, I need to import that here, right? So unit 1 I have created today, I'll import here, and it will ask for the date due. I mean, within how many days you want that assignment to be submitted. Say for example, today is 6th. Now if I want that assignment to be submitted by Wednesday 11:50 p.m. 11:59 p.m. so you will find this can be assigned to that, right? So let me assign this. So you will find this two assignments, these are assigned to the students. This you can see with the general tab also, that this unit 1 assignment has been assigned to the students. You can view that assignment also, right? How many students they have been how many students they have responded, what is the status, and everything you can do here. Now say for example, if someone has tried to attempt the I can give them feedback, your assignment is good, or something like that, whatever maybe, if I want to be provided the feedback on that. So that's it